Okay, so for success to take over the Splattershot Pros and the K Pros, you need the technique MFM. Okay, first one, M, is make. Oh my god, it's move. Okay, make them move. So basically, if they're sitting on top of here, you're gonna want to throw them bombs, because if they get off, then they're losing advantage. They can't sit up there if you threw a bomb. Okay, so wherever they are, make a move. Stingray, booyah bomb, whatever you gotta do to take them down. Specials are good against them. Okay, it's ink hungry, so getting coverage is also good, but they also have their team, so just watch out for that. But make them move. Okay, if you can make them move, then you can go after them, you can chase them. You know, then they're not gonna be like sitting there being like, all right, I'm gonna shoot you, and we're just gonna keep shooting at each other. Okay, second one is F, flank. This is the best one. Okay, maybe not the best one, but it's a good one. Okay, so if they're sitting up here, all right, you can't make them move, because if they do, then they're gonna know where you are. So it's like the opposite of move, because you have to flank them, so you get behind them and then attack them at not only the last second, but like where you like have the least amount of kill time. So you don't want to like shoot them from far away and get like a couple like shots that are taking fall off damage, and then you don't really do that much, and then they see you and then you're dead. So you want to get behind them, and then especially this is good for rollers and, you know, tri-slosher brushes. This is good, okay, especially with the speed of the brushes. You can go around the side here, go up, and then get up and just get close and finish them off. Okay, the last one is M, which is for mix-up. Okay, don't do the same thing in a row. Okay, seen too many people be doing this. Okay, they'll be like, all right, every time they just keep going through here, and they die, and they keep going. They just keep going through here, shoot them down, they're dead. Okay, mix it up. Go around here, go through up here. Okay, maybe just go straight on, and maybe try to get your team to do a double flank. One go here, one go here. Don't do the same thing, because they're gonna predict it, and people aren't that small brain. Some people are, but if they are, then you can probably just win against them. Okay, if they're big brain, then be bigger brain. Okay, so Splattershot Pro, 19 frames to kill. Okay, some stuff that's close isn't really gonna be effective. Like 15 or higher isn't gonna be effective unless it has further range, because if it is that close, it still takes frames for the ink to travel to the opponent, so it's gonna be kind of about the same. So 15 is Splattershot, but like obviously if you were like point blank, then it's still gonna be faster. 52 gal, 12 frames. Splattershot is 13 frames. 96 gal is 15 frames. That's pretty good. It's because it's got some range on it, and it's 2-shot, which Splattershot Pro is pseudo 2-shot if you have a bunch of main power up. 13 is the H3 nozzle, and Squeezer single fire, which is just, you know, turbo controller, is 19, but it does outrange, so that's viable. All blasters, I guess all the blasters that one shot, which is regular blaster, Luna blaster, range blaster, 13 frames, takes one shot. If you miss, you rove. If you don't, you're good. So rollers, most of them are meh. Obviously, if you can get the flank, you're good with all the rollers, except for Dynamo. It takes forever, but it's, you know, range on them. So none of these are really fast enough, except for Carbon, which up close, if you do just a top fling, you know, horizontal fling, that's 11, which is good. So if you get close to that, then you're fine, actually. The brushes actually don't take enough time if you're both hitting, but like the thing is though, especially with an octobrush, it's very overwhelming, and they kind of freak out because they're like, holy shit, there's a bunch of ink going everywhere. I should probably not die and get away, so it's actually good for an octobrush, but don't get outranged by it, because you don't have enough range. Our chargers is a little different, because, you know, like you have to charge up first, so, but if you have to charge up and they're shooting at you, obviously you're gonna die. But if you got, you know, just your charge ready, then just hit them and you're fine with that. So that's obviously always fine to do, but you have to make sure you're in range. E-Leader obviously is good, because it's just friggin' all shoots halfway across the map. Sloshers are okay, and then obviously Splatlings take time to charge up, but if you have charge up already, especially like a Nautilus where it almost shoots instantly, then you're still good. Most dualies will just kind of juke him out, especially like the dualie squelchers. None of these outspeed them except for the dapples, which actually do more those are also, I think those are 3-shot. But those are 13 frames, so that's good. 10 umbrella, 13, you're good with that. And also you have that hefty shield, so you can just throw your shield down, especially with the Tenta and a little bit with the Splat umbrella. Throw your shield down, go up to him, especially with Tenta because it has a lot of health on it, even though it did get nerfed recently. And obviously specials are always viable against it, especially Booyah Bomb, which is even its own thing. But Stamp can also take Booyah Bomb down for K-Pro. If you just kind of gives you a little jump and swing, hit them twice, and they're dead. Okay, so now I'm gonna do range and everything. Basically, if you can outrange it, technically you're good, right? I mean, as long as you just hit your shots, which would be good, especially for things, you know, like Scotcher. So, first I'm gonna go over things that like tie with it. So basically, if you can outperform and outsmart them, and you have same range, then you're fine. So 96 scale, even though it's 2-shot, it's actually 1-shot better than Splattershot Pro. Glue Doys actually have the same range, but it's actually kind of surprising me. Nautilus is just a little bit further. Dual Squatches though have the same range as the Splattershot Pro, but you have the you can go into turret mode, which has better accuracy, and then you can also dodge roll. So like, and it has a nice sliding dodge roll, which is the best roll out of any dodge roll in the whole game. Alright, so next, some other things. Now we're going to go into stuff that outrange. HD nozzle, which actually is really good because it is faster and it shoots further. Like, it shoots further and it's also faster. So H3 is good because, you know, it's better in both categories. Because a lot of these things that I'm talking about that outrange are actually slower, but H3 is not, so that's good. Which is also similar to what I was talking about, Dually Squelch. GooTuber is 4.7 units. But that's also charged. You can hold your charge and then just shoot right on them. Dynamo, that's pretty good. Squeezer for tapping is 4.9. Does outrange, pretty nice. Flings a roller vertical is actually a little bit further than the Dynamo, even if you actually, that's vertical. That's compared to the Dynamo horizontal. Exploser, Bamboozler have the and Flings vertical, have all the same range, which is more than the rest of Splattershot Pro. Heavy Splatling, Jet Squelcher, Blah Blobber, those have all 3 same ranges. Jet Squelcher is good because it's got nice. It is 4-shot though, instead of 3-shot. But Blob is good for spacing, and Heavy is just good for the turfing. So all these are pretty good. Ballpoint, I would recommend Ballpoint over Hydra. They both have range. Hydra has a little more range. Ballpoint is more mobile, and you can charge faster and like keep charging, kind of like the thing that the Nautilus does. Spider scope, either 4K and either 4K scope. Obviously, most range in the game. Spider scope and Hydra Spelling are actually tied. Even though it seems like Hydra has more, they're actually tied on range. And as always, that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys subscribe if you liked it. Comment what weapon I should do next. Like the video if you liked it. If you didn't, dislike it. Tell me what I should do next. And in the meantime, I will see you guys somewhere else, okay?